There's something so intuitive, almost primal, about using heat to feel better. We've been doing it forever, from gathering around ancient fires to relaxing in modern spas. We just know that warmth feels good. But what if that feeling is actually backed by some serious, measurable science? Well, today we're going to dig in and separate the real heat from the marketing hype to figure out what infrared wellness is truly all about. It really all starts with this, doesn't it? We all know that amazing feeling of comfort from a warm blanket or the sun hitting your skin on a cool day. That shared intuitive feeling is the perfect place to start our deep dive into the actual science. So here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about the power of deep heat. Then, we'll get into how infrared actually works. After that, we'll look at the real science-backed benefits, tackle that big detox myth, and wrap it all up with a practical guide to get you started safely. Okay, let's jump right in. What's so cool is that what our ancestors figured out just by instinct, modern science is now starting to confirm with some incredible precision. So this isn't just another wellness trend. It's really a bridge between that ancient wisdom and hard clinical evidence. And this is the core idea to grasp. We're talking about real, actual changes in your body. This is all about using controlled warmth to support the amazing systems your body already has in place to keep itself healthy and in balance. All right, let's get into the mechanics. What makes infrared heat so different from, say, just taking a hot bath? Well, it all comes down to the science of invisible light. This right here is the key. Infrared is a wavelength of light that heats your body from the inside out. It's not about suffering in a stuffy hot room. It's this direct, radiant warmth that feels just like soaking up the sun's rays. And it's not just one thing. Infrared is a whole spectrum. You've got near-infrared, which is pretty superficial, mid-infrared gets absorbed a bit deeper in the skin, and then there's far-infrared, which goes deeper still to create that real core warmth. And for what it's worth, most of the big clinical studies focus on far-infrared. So now that we know how it works, let's see how that translates into actual tangible benefits. This is where we look past all the marketing claims and get into the real clinical data. Let's kick things off with pain relief, because these numbers are pretty compelling. One key trial found that people with chronic low back pain saw their pain scores cut by about half. For anyone dealing with chronic pain, that is a potentially life-changing results from a totally non-invasive therapy. Now, this is one of the most fascinating parts, the cardiovascular effect. When you're in an infrared sauna, your body responds in a way that's a lot like light or moderate exercise. Your heart rate goes up, your circulation improves. It's really incredible. For people who might have mobility issues, this can be a really powerful supportive tool. And the connection between our body temperature and our mood is another wild area of research. A major study in JAMA Psychiatry found that just a single session of whole body heating led to a significant antidepressant effect that lasted for weeks. But, and this is absolutely critical, this was not a casual session in a home sauna. These were medical-grade protocols done under strict clinical supervision. For home use, infrared is a fantastic tool for relaxation and stress management, but it is not a replacement for professional mental health care. Okay, it's time. Let's tackle the biggest, most overused buzzword in the entire wellness industry, detox. We're going to cut right through the marketing hype here with some clear, straightforward science. This is the million-dollar question, right? You see this claim everywhere, that you can sweat out all the toxins, all the bad stuff. But what does the evidence actually say? Well, this slide pretty much says it all. The whole idea of sweating out toxins is mostly a myth. Look, your body has an incredibly sophisticated built-in detox system. Your liver and your kidneys, they do all the heavy lifting, and no amount of sweating is ever going to replace them. So what's actually happening? It's not that infrared heat is a detoxifier itself. It's more of a supporter. By boosting your circulation, it helps get more blood flowing to your liver and kidneys, which lets your body's natural detox systems work more efficiently. It basically helps the helpers. Okay, so now that we know what infrared therapy can and, just as importantly, can't do, let's get into the practical stuff. How can you actually bring this into your routine safely and effectively? First things first, safety. This is non-negotiable. While infrared is safe for most healthy adults, it is absolutely not for everyone. If any of these conditions apply to you, especially things like pregnancy or serious heart issues, you have to talk to your doctor before you even think about it. For everyone else, this chart is your best friend. Notice how much lower these temperatures are compared to a traditional sauna. The golden rule is to start low and slow. Maybe try 125 degrees for just 15 minutes, a couple of times a week, and just see how your body feels. And having a simple ritual makes all the difference. Number 1, hydrate before you go in. Number 2, listen to your body during the session. If you feel dizzy or weird, just get out. And number 3, rehydrate really well afterward. This is not an endurance competition. Honestly, if you only remember one thing, let it be this. The real benefits come from consistent, gentle use over time, not from pushing yourself to the absolute limit. It's all about creating a sustainable ritual that supports you for the long haul. So, we'll end with a question for you to think about. Don't think of this as some magic bullet. Think of it as one more tool, one more piece you can add to your personal wellness architecture. How could you use this science-backed ritual of warmth and rest to support your body's incredible capacity for balance?